Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Akim, your brother Raza Allah from GMS London Camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakachodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings on the hopeful and sincere elect around the four winds of the earth, man. Now, there's more shameful spewings on this harlot that sitteth upon many waters, America. And this is why the Lord is basically going to drop the gavel, a horrific judgment on America, Babylon the Great, aka modern day Egypt, the place of the children of Israel's captivity, modern day Egypt. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans would make up the 12 tribes of Israel. And the shameful spewings that are being revealed of what the iniquities of these devils have done to the Lord's chosen people, man, and why these devils are going to pay horrific judgments, man, because their sins are reached up to the heavens. Sith thou's not hated blood, as I'm going to name this sit down, regarding Esau, Edom, these so-called white people. The report is that they found 215 bodies buried behind Jackson, Mississippi jail, of missing Jakes that went missing from years ago and recently, and their families have been trying to inquire and putting up missing persons notices and all of that, and all behind this situation, they were being killed by Mississippi cops. Apparently, the cops were involved in killing a lot of these Jakes and burying the bodies underground behind the jail and making, cellmates, basically, inmates, bury the bodies, basically, in the graves behind the jail, man. And 215 bodies have been found, so-called buried in that area in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. And, Esau Edom's trying to act like he doesn't know what happened, or it was just a mistake, an accident. Now, this ain't no accident, man. And the chief of police, which is a Jake, a sellout of our people, man, he knew what was going on, but he's acting like he's nonchalant and didn't know about this situation. And, because he's of his father, the devil, and the loss of his father you should do, because he's getting that money in his bank account, so he's turning a blind eye to the criminal ways that Jake is being basically deleted, in that state, in that county, in Mississippi, man. So this is a quick one, man. Judgment is coming for you Edomites, man, because Esau Edom's definitely behind this shit, and he's gonna pay, man. And you two Thirdites as well that are down with the devil. The Lord said they that are hoping, helping this devil, they're gonna go down with this devil, man. They're both gonna be destroyed. So, a lot of wickedness is gonna be, judged. Righteous judgment is coming, man, for the 2/3 and definitely for these Edomites, man, because Esau is showing that perpetual hatred. For you to just delete 215 bodies and act like it's an accident, and pay the cops as well because they need to investigate, this situation when they're behind most of the atrocities that is coming out, is totally fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. But this just shows you, man, that this kingdom is desperately wicked, man. This is why the Lord is going to bring that judgment, man. Ultimately, that nuclear fire, especially on America, Babylon the Great. So I'm just going to read one or two precepts and close out. And I'll make this real quick. Ezekiel 35:5. It says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred," and who's just talking about the Edomites, these so-called white people, have had a perpetual hatred against the Lord's chosen people, the house of Israel. Yasha Allah, the children of Israel, starting with the men and the women and the children, which make up the 12 tribes, Latinos, Native Americans, and so-called African Americans, northern and the southern kingdom. You've had a perpetual hatred. It says, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. And that's where you got 215 bodies turning up in a burial ground behind a jail cell, man, behind a jail. And Esau's always buried Jake's bodies under rubble and built architectures and different structures over them. Like, you got a lot of Indian burial grounds that Esau's built over in the time of their demise and all that, during majority of the time during the slave trade and after the fact. Esau's got a lot of burial grounds where you got Native Americans buried there, and a lot of other Jakes from the Southern Kingdom buried there, just like you got this burial ground that they found. So Esau's got to pay for that, the shedding of the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. In the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Yeah, this devil's never let up, man. He's always constantly been on our backs, man, with that slave whip, constantly whipping us, man, and he's never let up. Even in modern day times now, he's still on our case, man. We are yet this day in our captivity. And the prey depart if not, as it tells you in the book of Nahum. So therefore, because the Lord said, woe unto the land, or the house was full of robbery and lies, roughly paraphrasing from Nahum, the 3rd chapter. So therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood. So blood's gonna, recompense on you devils' heads, man. I will prepare thee unto blood. So your blood's gonna need to be spilt, like it tells you in the book of Numbers, man. That's the justification. That's how you're gonna get righteous judgment, in accordance, man, with the Lord's statutes and judgments, man. Your blood has to be shed. You have to go through the hardships, man, what we went through. Slavery, hardcore slavery. You have to go through chattel slavery, man. Being, treated less than a human. You devils are going to go through that. Starting with you wicked elites, man. It says, and blood shall pursue thee. See if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yeah, you haven't hated blood. So blood's going to be your recompense. Your shedding of your blood, of your men, women, and children, starting with the wicked elite, is going to be required of you. That's going to be a righteous recompense. As it tells you in 2 Thessalonians, it is a righteous thing with the Heavenly Father to recompense tribulation unto them that have troubled you. It says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, which is talking about America. America's going to get hit with all kinds of fire, man, and that place is going to be laid flat. It says, and cut it off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. Yeah, so that land is going to be uninhabitable by human species ever again. Because that land's going to be turned into a nuclear desert. And anyone that's left on that land is going to be part of the earth, made part of the earth, or the soil. So Lamentations 4:21 says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, thou that dwellest in the land of Uz, because the cup, which represents slavery, also shall pass through unto thee. So you devils live it up. You've been doing all this wickedness and atrocities to Jake for the past 400 to 500 years, and you think you're going to get away scot-free, sail off into the sunset with your new world order. Well, the Lord has other plans for you, man. It's called hardcore slavery. It's called captivity, man. It says it's called returning the favor, the recompense. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, and the saints represents Israel. Says the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. So you're gonna be knee deep into that in slavery, man. You're gonna be catching all kinds of hell that you've never even encountered in your life, man, or never even thought existed. You devils are gonna be you're gonna get the full force of what slavery is all about, man, from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and his chosen, his children, starting with the elect. You devils are gonna get it, man, on levels we can't even explain, man. That's why the Lord said the heart shall meditate terror. We're gonna be on you devils, man, like it's gonna be crazy, man. You can't even express in words, man. Your body just starts boiling, man. As speaking about it, man, because you already know what's gonna happen to these devils. It's gonna be like lights out for them, a lot of them, man. We're just gonna be running through you devils like a freight train with no brakes, man. Straight up, no mercy on you, men, women, and children, man. Heartless, like he was to us, since thou was not, like it tells you in James 2:13. You never had mercy upon us. We definitely gonna have mercy upon you. Verse 22 says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Yes, so we're at the end of our captivity, man. The Lord is going to liberate us, and he's going to, put us back on top and put you devils beneath where you belong, being the basis of men, It says he will no more carry thee away into captivity. So this is the last time that Jake is going to be in captivity under you devils, man, or any other nation. So, people talking about Esau going to rise up after 1,000 years, it don't make no sense, because the Lord said he will no more carry thee away into captivity. So that's not going to happen. We're going to reign, eternally in an eternal kingdom, man. Eternal kingdom. It says he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. he will discover thy sins. Yeah, because the Lord requireth that which is past. So you devils are going to pay for all the blood that you've been shedding of the children of Israel. You're going to pay for every ounce of blood that's been spilled, man. And that's the requirements of the Lord, you know. The Lord said we're going to execute the judgment written. And that's the judgment, man. He that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity. And we gonna be beating your asses to, you know, bludgeon thee, man, to death, you know. As it tells you, the Lord gonna give us a scepter to beat you heathens down, man, you know. This is Psalm 75:7. It says, the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Yeah, he put you devils up and he put us down. But now there's going to be a reverse, a trade in the places. And Jake's going to be in his rightful state, being a guardian of true guardians of the earth, you know, natural born rulers, and you devils are going to be our natural born slaves. You know, for in the hand of the Lord, there is a cup. Once again, that cup represents slavery. And the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. So you're going to be in the knee deep thick of it in slavery, man. You're going to be getting torn apart, man, by not just men but animals too. Everyone's going to be on your asses, man, because that's going to be the spirit of the new vibration of the earth. You know, get Esau, man. No mercy upon Esau, Edom. It says, but I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the power of Jacob, which is Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, it says, all the horns of the wicked, so your power is coming down, man. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. And that represents the children of Israel, starting with the elect. Last precept here, Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore all they that devoured thee shall be devoured. All thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. Yes, so that includes Esau, Edom, so-called white people, your Chinese, the Moabites, your Ammonites, so-called Japanese, the Japhites, the Polynesians, the Samoans, all of those people, those sons of Japheth, basically, and then the Hamites as well. All you nations are going into slavery under the children of Israel, starting with the elect. Every one of them shall go into captivity, but Esau, Edom's going to get it the worst out of all these nations, man, you know. It says, and they shall spoil thee, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So you're gonna be hunted down, you know, like the prey that you devils really are in the kingdom of heaven, man. We gonna hunt you down, and we gonna fucking like you show you in Planet of the Jakes, Planet of the Apes. I call it Planet of the Jakes, man. Esau's making mockery of the kingdom of heaven, and they show you Esau running throughout the fields. And Jake hunting them down on horses, basically, but represented by apes, hunting them devils down on horses and tying their asses up, and capturing them and putting them into captivity, putting them in cages and shit, you know, putting them to work. And that's what's gonna happen to you devils. You're gonna become the prey, you know. And we're gonna stalk you and haunt you down, man. Hunt you devils down, man. You know, like the lowest despicable beings on the earth that you are, man. Because the Lord said you're violent on the earth. You're children of fools. You know, the base men of the earth, you're going to look like it too. You know, you're going to be catching all kinds of hell that you devils never even thought existed, man. As I said earlier, man, it's going to be a sweet, beautiful recompense, man, from the Lord Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So anyway, with that, I'm going to close out. Hopefully, brothers is edified. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, B'chakodash, and Shalom to the hopeful and sincere elect.